After the X100, the X Pro 1 was the camera that could have taken all the glory. It had the hybrid viewfinder, the cool looks, the image quality, but it fell far short of the mark when it came to performance. But now the X Pro 2 has apparently addressed the key issues of the 1. In this video we're testing out the Fujifilm X Pro 2, but first of all we're going to have a quick look at the Fujifilm X70. That's quick enough, now let's look at X Pro 2. Well, the Fuji X Pro 2 is apparently vastly improved, but yet still oh so cool, which is why we've come to another fashion week. There's London, Paris, Milan, New York, but we're here at Norwich Fashion Week. Aha! Gotta love the discreetness of the X Pro 2. It's superb for this kind of shooting where you don't want everyone to notice you. Well, as much as possible when you're carrying a big toy tiger around. It's just, it's bigger than I... Yeah, so why the tiger? I'm here with PJB. And he's given me another fashion accessory. Everybody loves a tiger. It's faux fur though, so it's all cool.
Sorry, have you got a YouTube channel at all?
Yeah, it's Digital-Rev TV.
Yeah, I knew I recognised it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Famous.
Yeah, you are.
I brought my tiger. Well, the X Pro 2 is famous for its glorious hybrid finder, and it is brilliant. Optical finder is superb to frame with, nice bright frame lines, good amount of info and cool stuff, and an EVF for when you just need through the lens shooting. One of the key differences with this, controls, it's got this nipply thing here. Before, if you want to use a control pad thing to set the focus zones, you have to use these 4 buttons, but now you've got this, which is important because these 4 buttons are actually used for other stuff like AF mode, drive, etc, etc. And then you've got the dials, one on the back. Oh, that feels good. And there's one on the front as well. And they're pushy ones as well. They kind of feel weird though because they're a bit spongy. It's like pushing your finger into some chewing gum. I must say, this tiger makes an excellent cushion. Focusing feels pretty good in dim light on a subject that doesn't move. It's quick enough. 273 points, 169 of them being phase detection offers plenty of coverage, and they're all selectable. The X-T1 only has 77 points and only 49 selectable. That's where the nipple comes into use. The one on the camera, that is. Yeah, so the X Pro 2 looks largely the same, which is a good thing because statistically 4 out of 5 men get turned on by the look of the X Pro. On that one, unfortunately. Here we go. X Pro 2 and man-sized tissues. Not as much of a turn on as I thought. What do I think of Leica? Yeah, not even that will work.
Well, I'm going to use that. There we go.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, so the X Pro 2.
Lady magnet.
Yes, I think it's a tiger. Yeah. Anyway, it might be crop center and 24 megapixels isn't exactly high, but it's the highest for a Fuji X, and the images do look gorgeous as ever in color, but also in black and white. You've got film simulation modes, ACROS. Film geeks, as well as hipsters, will love the X Pro 2 with the ACROS simulation. Here's some geeky stuff, so perhaps we'll put some interesting visuals on the other side of the screen to keep some people's attention. ACROS offers up seemingly more clean and sharp details because the mid-high range of the tonality curve takes a harder curve than the standard black and white, and it retains a little more details in the shadows thanks to a less harsh curve on the lower end. And couple that with nicely done grain, and you have one nice film sim mode. So far, so very good, but how does it perform on some moving things? Fashion photographer Paul John Bayfield is using the X Pro 2 instead of his Nikon setup on the riser to shoot walking cats. But can it keep up with the pace? Yes, Paul's liking it. a lot.
I didn't think it was going to be this good.
The room is dark, but the subjects are well lit. The challenge is achieving focus with a 70 to 200 equivalent on subjects that are moving at a fair pace towards the camera. Alright, the subjects aren't moving too unpredictably, but it's an X Pro 2, not a Pro DSLR. One issue with using long lenses is that you get blockage of the viewfinder variety with the OVF. It blocks off almost a quarter of the frame. That's why a rangefinder camera is not the tool for shooting long range. But you have the EVF, which evades that issue. It seems like the Fuji is a 100% win for PJB. But what does he think of the images?
It's sharp as. I mean, I know it's a good bit of glass, but at 20 odd meters, when you can go in on a crop sensor, when you can go into the pores in very low light, effectively, this performs well.
So the 70 to 200 equivalent with the blockage, that sounds wrong, blockage, in the viewfinder,
Yeah,
is that problematic?
I literally couldn't care less because I'm using the EVF. I like the fact that I can look through the lens effectively at the final product of what I'm going to get. If I need to kind of push a stop either way, I can see how that's going to end up in fine.
So, Paul likes the X Pro 2, but does he still feel the same way after the honeymoon period?
Alright, so we've come to the neck, otherwise known as the NEC, for the Photo Show UK.
Yes, that's David Bailey, by the way. Well, I think I'm at the right show anyway.
I have got some passes. You're going to get, look, we're at the photo show, so if you're going to get mobbed anywhere, it's here. So I've been thinking on my feet, like, people are going to be looking, going, that guy, it's that guy. And then they'll check your badge and go, So today you're Mo. I've got you down as a retoucher rather than a photographer. Is that all right?
This, I'll never be spotted with this. Of course this. You know, once I have this badge on, this will be like an invisible cloak. So you shot that at the fashion show.
Yep.
You said it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
But
I was excited, wasn't I? I got all
Pretty
misty-eyed.
excited.
I think I said it could keep up with my DSLR, right? Yeah, that's bollocks, isn't it? It's good. Hit rate wasn't there. It hunts around a lot.
That's
it's
annoying.
This is nonsense.
that's bollocks.
I think they're pretty much trying to make something, novel, geek chic.
Yes.
I got carried away. But they take a good hard knocking. But that's gonna break.
It's gonna get gunk and.
Anyway, I like it, but I don't think I could use it as a full-on work tool.
I think we should go to the Fuji stand and complain. We should say,
They'd love that.
"Oi, your Fuji dial, your ISO dial, it's rubbish."
That ISO dial is annoying. I have to say, every time you want to change it, you have to lift it up and turn. As Paul said, it could get smidge and bogeys inside, which would be bad in the long term. And it really is not a smooth action to change that ISO, just like that. Another slight annoyance is why the exposure comp dial has to be so bloomin' big. It's just asking to be flicked out of place accidentally mid-shoot.
Let's go harass the people at Fuji. Let's. Hello.
You alright? I don't know. Do you think this will last?
Well, in terms of its durability,
Yeah.
is it about my film career? I don't see why not.
Don't see why not. Fair enough.
The ISO is fixed to that dial, isn't it?
Oh, okay, so you can't move it to anywhere else.
A lot
Today,
of feedback
it's actually cheap. It's about $5.99.
people would leave it on hotel ISO.
Oh.
Hold on, so if you find changing ISO on it tricky, just stick it on auto ISO?
If the dial's broke, it's
Yeah, if it breaks, we'll fix it.
And also,
just put it on auto.
Yeah.
Just put it on auto.
what? Why would you have a camera like
Someone
this?
actually said that. Just put it on auto.
Yeah.
That kind of hurt a little bit inside.
Yes.
Like a friend swore at me.
Apparently some random chap called Greg felt the same about the swearing in our videos.
Adapting to my PewDiePie, you can watch it and say, oh, it's okay, not too much swearing. You swear and you can switch off. He just basically made the censorship go up and kids don't want to watch it.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah, thank you, Greg.
Yes, right. If PewDiePie doesn't swear in his videos, I won't swear for the rest of this video.
I just got told off.
I think he thinks you're someone else. I've watched PewDiePie stuff. He's good. He swears like a motherfucker.
Fucking hell.
Fucking believable.
I just got told off. I could do more subscribers like that.
Maybe we should get Greg.
We should get Greg.
I haven't heard of Greg.
I haven't. He's a freelance journalist.
He's really good.
So yes, the Fuji X Pro 2 is nice, but it looks the same. No swearing, Greg. This is for you, Greg. Another great thing is that it's got dual card slots. How filthy is that? You can put it in both slots now, not just one. You can put it in both at the same time. You filthy-minded bastard. Oh, sorry, Greg.
Low light images look nice too. Max native ISO is 12,800 and it looks quite McDonald's tray kind of clean. Bump it up to the extended ISO at 25,600 and we're looking at KFC kind of griminess. You don't really want to go there, but if you have to, you can stomach it. The highest ISO of 51,800 is like the place where me and Locke once had dim sum with cockroaches found in the beef dumplings. Blech. There is a lot to like about the X Pro 2. For still images, it mostly doesn't disappoint with the performance and rewards with good image quality. Video mode, not worth talking about though. I like the X-T1 and also the X-T10 because they addressed the problems of the X Pro 1. They were decent performing cameras. But with the X Pro 2 with a better auto-focusing, the hybrid viewfinder, and the improved sensor, this is the X camera to go for. There's not a huge amount wrong. If I were to pick a major problem with this camera, it would be that it hasn't really come that far. The autofocusing should have been this good in the first place. Other than that, there's nothing extraordinarily new or innovative about X Pro 2. But that would be missing the point of the camera. It's made to function like an old camera. Good enough is enough to make one fall for the X Pro 2.
So we're just getting taken to a private room where to wank both of us off. No, not really. We're going to check out the vibe. We've got some dodgy businesses going on in there. There's a man on his knees just there. Oh, he's that's... Oh.
Do it at medium.
Jesus, yeah. A bit faster or maintain the same speed.
Let's just put this in the middle and then let's just...
Alright. Oh. It's quite relaxing.
Oh.
You there?
Yeah.
A little bit more. I don't want too much. It's good.
Cigarette?
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tell Greg.
Yes.
Where's Greg?
I don't know, but he said I swear too much.
You don't. You really don't.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you, Kai. How are you?
Thank you. I'm all right. And
Yeah,
you?
this is my good friend Joe, who
Hello.
used to be in the photo
Hello.
trade 30 years ago.
Hello.
Really?
And
Not
we've
anymore.
literally bumped into
It's amazing.
my son and me. We love your videos, and it's amazing. I'm sorry, this is going to sound so much like a fanboy.
That's
I do
all right.
apologise. Sorry.
It's fine. I don't know why I'm conversating to
Yes.
you through the lens.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry.
You need someone to do old gear, retro. Give me a shout.
Greg, just would like to make an apology.
Okay.
So, just going to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Cock. Cheers, Greg.